It's time for Dodger Baseball.
What a catch by Mookie Betts. Another home run for Corey Seager. Another strikeout for Kershaw. A robbery of Tatis. Gone. What a snap. This is what an ace looks like.
And tag out is Riley, a double play.
Dodgers have won it all in 2020.
And welcome to the Dodgers Nation post-game show. I'm your host, Doug McCain. The real ones call me D-Mac. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. Another crushing loss for the Los Angeles Dodgers in extra innings. The bats continue to struggle. Trevor Bauer, the bullpen battled. Unfortunately, Mitch White, he gives up the two-run bomb there late. It looks like the Dodgers heroics with Max Muncy's home run in the top of the seventh, and Justin Turner's home run would put the Dodgers over the top. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it done, and the Dodgers, they now fall. The Dodgers are now 17-14 on the year, 2 games behind the Giants in the NL West. They're 4-12 in their last 16 after starting 13-2. They're 1-5 on this road trip. The slump continues. Today, in both games combined, the Dodgers went 0 for 13 with runners in scoring position. They were 5 for 30 in this game. The bats just didn't get it done. The lineup was a mess. The Dodgers are in an absolute funk right now. Let me know, but I know you guys, hey, man, if you guys need a shoulder to cry on, I'm here for you guys. Use this show to vent, get it all out. I know you're frustrated. I'm frustrated. And this Dodger team, they have to find a way to get it together because you can't lose the division this month. And we've seen the Dodgers, look, man, we've seen the Dodgers go on crazy slides and make it to the World Series. I mean, you saw what happened in 2017 with the Dodgers. They were spiraling and a 1 for 16 funk, and they find a way to make it to the World Series after starting 91-36. So crazy stuff happens in this game. We know that, but there's nothing that really inspired much confidence from those Dodger bats today. It was nice to see Max Muncy, who was really struggling. He was like 2 for his last 36 before that bomb. And then Justin Turner, he was cooling down a little bit from his hot start before his home run there. But I know you guys have a lot to get into, and I want to know from you guys, on a scale of 1 to 10, what is your level of concern right now? What is your level of panic for this Dodgers team? It just feels like what can go wrong will go wrong for the Dodgers as of right now. But also, you know how we get down. Let me know where you represent Dodgers Nation from today. Here we go. Yup, it's the pitching from Gio Rivas. We got Rio Sucks from Richard Davila. Yeah, look, Edwin Rios, I tried my best. I put myself out there on Twitter. I said he would get a hit today, and I just want to say I was hacked. I did not tweet that. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. You can hand me my L for that. It's all good. I was just trying to give him some good vibes, some positive mojo, because, look, at some point, a big leaguer has to get a hit, right? He's in the show for a reason, and the bottom line is he has no business out there. I mean, his bag should be packed. He should be on his way to Oklahoma City at some point. I don't even know what pitchers do to attack Edwin Rios at this point. They're just like, well, look at the catcher's mitt, get it close to that, and you're going to find your way into an out. And, look, I've been calling him Edwin Frios for the past couple of weeks, and it's just, you hate to see it because I had high hopes for the guy, Babe Rios. I'm a big Edwin Rios truther, but unfortunately he just doesn't have it right now at the plate. But here we go. But look, I mean, it's not just Edwin Rios. If you want to talk about Edwin Rios, you got to talk about Corey Seager. You got to talk about Mookie Betts, he had some hits today, which was good to see. But Mookie Betts, who was 1 for 3 tonight, he had that double. The Dodgers couldn't take advantage of that early in the game. But look, across the board, the Dodgers are struggling, and it starts at the top. But I want to get into your comments before we start breaking down this game here. I'm going to go rapid fire. So send Rios back down. Send Rios to AAA softball from Reyes. You're killing me with that one. The bullpen is a shaky mess. Should have been Alexander, not White. Yeah, I mean, look, man, you're on the road in Chicago, a nice crowd. The Dodgers are desperate for a win. You want to have your veteran bullpen pieces out there. You saw Blake Trinan was able to dig himself out of a hole, and guys were stepping up. Even Kenley Jansen, it looked like it could have gone south that inning, but he was able to to induce that double play. So you want to go with your vets on the road. I didn't like that spot for Mitch White. It was nice that he got Chris Bryant to fly out there late, but yeah, I did not like him at that spot. We got 51-50 Rams. I'm not crying. I'm livid. Julian Aurelia, why the F you use Barnes instead of Ruiz? Look, man, I'm the biggest fan of Cabe Ruiz. I call him the big Cabe Hurt because of what he can do. Ruiz-y money. I'm saying we need him in these spots. This guy is what this Dodgers offense needs. They need a guy that can go up there and get his baseball bat on a baseball. It sounds so simple, but his bat-to-ball skills are above average. And some of these at-bats right now, they're not quality at-bats. They're going up there, and it's easy out after easy out. And they're just not taking advantage in situations where they can score runs. I mean, the most frustrating thing is, look, it's almost like, do they realize Chris Taylor's there to get the run, try to get the run over? I know Will Smith, he's been swinging a hotter bat of late, but still, you have to play this on the road. Try to manufacture a run by any means necessary. You can't go up there and hope that guys are just going to find gaps and slug and hit doubles and home runs. You have to find ways to score runs, and right now the Dodgers aren't doing that. During this slide, they're averaging just over 3 runs per game, and just look at this anemic offense. We'll get into the numbers in a second, but I want to get to your comments because I know you guys have a lot of steam to let off, and this is the place to do it. If you're on Twitter, be sure to retweet the show. If you're on YouTube, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're on Facebook, be sure to share. This is your show. I'm the man of the fan, but I'm here to get your takes on Dodger baseball. So Aseel Loner, I have zero panic. Let the kids keep practicing until the vets get healthy. San Jose from Ryan F. We got long season, absolutely. Edwin Rios. You kill me with that one. Edwin Rios MVP season. Dilly, get some of the young guys up. We got a 9.5 from Larry. Joseph Megazeni's at a 7. He's more optimistic usually. And look, like these losses in early May count the same as they do throughout the season. But really, it's not just the losses, the way they're piling up. It's the errors. 3 errors today. Gavin Lux's throw. You saw Corey Seager was an error, but I mean, Corey Seager, it's a concern. His range at shortstop, for some reason, he just doesn't dive for any balls. I don't know what the deal is with that. And then you saw just a lot of you saw Austin Barnes in the first game with an error. You saw Edwin Rios today. Edwin Rios, if you're going to stink up the joint on offense with your stick, which is just non-existent right now, you got to find a way to play some competent defense. And you saw in that situation just didn't go his way. But we got Ed Luz Rios. You guys are going hard. Payne, bro. Lux and Rios, WTF. We got Dr. 1000. That Dr. Cannibals, his panic level is at a 1,000. We should let Rios go for the record. You want to go for that Charlie Davis record, the 0 for 54? Hey, man, he's more than halfway there. So how do you keep Rios, for the love of God? Get him out and send him out with AAA. Do something. Look, and you got Matt Beatty. And Matt Beatty, there was no excuse not to have Matt Beatty in there. I mean, look, I think that Matt Beatty, it was nice to see Max Muncy hit that home run, and it was a big hit in a big spot. But look, Matt Beatty is swinging a hot bat right now. For some reason, you saw Cabe Ruiz. Look, man, this guy has some magic in his bat. Let him go out there and compete. And then, yeah, we'll get into that in a second. But you guys are firing away, so I don't want to miss anything. Offense sucks. Juan Seager needs to be moved to second to put Taylor to short. They've all been terrible. I think the other guys start coming around. So Rios should have been sent down. We cannot hold a lead to save our lives from Michael. Yeah, I mean, if you look at these losses, I mean, 7. Now, you know what this means? After today's loss, the Dodgers now have lost 8 of their last 12 by 1 run. 8 of their last 12 by 1 run. You saw the Padres a couple times, the Reds, the Brewers. I mean, they just can't find a way to get it done late, and that is not this team's MO. Last season, they had a reputation of turning it on late. Now their reputation is turning it off and not coming through in the clutch. Now, of course, Max Muncy and Turner, that was clutch tonight, but it's far and few between these days for this Dodgers offense, and it's just unfortunate. But look, I'm let it out now. We'll see what's. We'll let you guys get this off. I mean, I still feel good about the Dodgers in the long run, big picture. But right now, I do not like what I'm seeing at all from this team. They just don't have that spark, that zeal they played with, that fire that they played with early in the year. It was nice to see Bauer battling out there. Did give up the home run to Hayward, it was nice to see the bullpen. Blake Trinan really stepped up. You had guys stepping up today. But just all in all, they should handle a team like this Cubs team. You should not lose both games to the Chicago Cubs. And the first one was an absolute blowout. Clay Kershaw's shortest outing of his career. By the way, how weird is that? His last shortest outing before this was an inning and a third against the Brewers on May 4th. So I don't know, man. I thought he had the force. I'm pretty sure he does. But unfortunately, it just wasn't his day at all. But here we go. Fire Roberts. We got I'm tired of you guys saying it's the beginning of the season. I'm tired of you guys saying it's the beginning of the season. It is a serious problem. Tita, man, I'm not saying that. I'm actually against that. I'm not one of those people that's going to say, oh, it's a long season, guys are out, this and that. To me, you have to winning is a habit. And right now the Dodgers, just from top to bottom, offensively, defensively, aren't getting it done. It's just too sloppy out there. They just don't look sharp.